Hello.
Hi, Miss Jackson. Long time no see.
Yes, I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm having a lot of issues. So I've been having students. It's the with learning disabilities between the ages of 4 to 6, and I have about 8 students per group. But and yeah, they come about like 3 times a week. But the difficulty is transitions. So when they come to class, settling down, getting their materials ready for class. And I'm especially having issues with students coming from after lunch breaks. So they're a lot more energized. And I have a difficult time to help them settle down and get prepared so we can start the lesson. It takes about like 10 minutes for the lesson to start.
Is it what's taking them the 10 minutes? What are they usually doing during those 10 minutes? My students, some of them are kind of slow to get settled. Um, so
Or
what
maybe
I've been
the
trying to do
internet
is just
issue.
figure out exactly what's slowing them down.
Well, for students, just like a normal day, not coming from lunch, it's almost as if they're confused. They don't know how to sit down. They're just like all over the place, still talking to people, not getting their seats, not getting their materials ready. And then the students after lunch is just a lot of energy. Just I struggle to get a word in. Everybody's just talking all over the place. And
Oh, okay. Have you tried any online games or virtual, to get them started, make them settle and so they can start their lessons? Have you tried to apply any, you know,
I haven't
learning
really,
readiness
because
to your system?
usually everybody's just talking. So I'm struggling to like even get their attention. So I haven't even tried any games yet.
So the problem is here time.
Yes,
The on a virtual class, they're like 10 minutes are being not used, right? You feel
exactly.
like that.
So by the
Okay.
time that I get them settled, I feel that there's no time to play any games. I feel that we just need to get the work done.
Okay,
Right.
as a
Yeah.
deputy principal, um, would it be better if I rearrange the timing, maybe give you more time, like 5 minutes, or instead of 35 minutes, maybe we can rearrange the schedule for 40 or 50, so you can have more time. Would that
Yeah,
work?
and maybe we can get the parents to help with like after when the students come to class, maybe having the parents help before they come to class so that they kind of get settled, and when we go online that everybody's settled and ready to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been having similar issues in my classes, and maybe you could draft a letter to the parents just of like all the students just to tell them to make sure their children know how to do certain things with like
Yeah,
Zoom, like how to unmute and how to mute their microphones. Just simple things like that could probably go a long way.
I think that's a great idea. And helping, like we can maybe have like a few signals. That's a lot easier for the students to understand, and it's a lot faster response time.
But Miss Jackson, in terms of like the materials,
Yeah.
I've had the materials also slowing me down. And one thing I've been thinking about doing is just finding a way to integrate the materials into my presentation so the students don't have to worry about like getting out books or anything like that. So
That's a
that
great idea.
that speed bump can kind of be taken out of the way.
Yeah.
So we could work on that, and we could try to we could collaborate on that. I guess it would make half the work for each of us.
Making everything online instead of having like physical materials.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it would be yeah, it would because yeah, I have the same thing. I tell them to take out their books, and there's two or three kids that they're looking for their books for 5 minutes,
Exactly. And
and then
then
they
they don't know
find it
how to
right
work with
next to
their
the
mics.
computer.
So everybody's talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about uh having an online organizer, graphic organizer? I think these kids are children with special needs, learning difficulties, right? Probably in a normal classroom, I mean, like, physical classroom, they used to have this graphic organizer that can help them transitioning better, or Well, check time
Yeah.
management and everything. How about
I
that?
think no, I think that's a really good idea. I've seen some applications for online graphic organizers, and along with that, we can use some timers maybe that has like an alarm or a noise that kind of brings their focus to the screen. That's a great idea. I'll try that.
There's a whiteboard, like a virtual whiteboard called Classroom Screen that you could use. And it has like a built-in timer, it has a built-in drawing tool, it has all these things. Obviously text, and it can do all that. If you want to try that out.
That's very good. So I'm going to try incorporating all the materials online so students don't need additional things that kind of distract them and takes away of our time. And I'll try to get some organizers and timers. These are all great ideas. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and also as
Hey,
your
I'm
deputy
in the same
principal,
boat.
I can also share some load, share some students to, yeah, Seth, the other teacher. So
Yeah,
that
do
way you
that.
can like,
Thank you,
So
everybody.
should
Thank you
we-
so much.
All right. See you next week.
conclude our PLC for today.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah, when are we gonna get our paychecks?